Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on Don't Hurt Me today. Clever name. And yeah, we're gonna go in with the Byleth team. God, I'm so tired. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna false start this, what's her face? What is this? The one that gets the AoE. What's her name again? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're just gonna false start this lane, and then we're gonna set it up so that we can bait the units that are around. Everyone should come down. I just gotta stay in the back, and we should be fine. We definitely want to avoid that dual leg yarn. I don't think that's a good matchup for Byleth because of the brave hits. But also, they do have damage reduction on brave hits, but I'm probably more concerned about the fact that that leg yarn is going to get the Deadeye on the second hit. Sonya. Right, Sonya. Okay, so we're just going to try to false start that, and then from there, we will take out whoever is left behind. It's probably not a bad setup. Just got to go about breaking the structures, and then we take it from there. This is a really nice leg yarn here. I have a unmerged leg yarn. The only problem was I didn't have Deadeye. I have the Deadeye now, but it seems like kind of a waste to do it because she's unmerged and she doesn't have a lot of investment, so I might reconsider that. But if I change my mind, I have the Deadeye fodder now, so it should be okay. But yeah, Hanoka should come down and die, and then once pretty much everyone should come down and die. I just realized that what's her face there, Tana rearmed, is locked, so we don't have to worry about her attacking. I was considering going with the Marth team for this, but brave attack and all the debuffs don't necessarily work in my favor as it relates to Vantage, so thought otherwise. But he would have taken out everyone else here. It's just that no Hardy Bearing, but the debuffs would have really just ruined the whole Vantage play, alongside the AoE there from Sonya. So yeah, we're gonna set up something like this.
Think it through.
Not that he couldn't tank an AoE, but I'd rather not. And we're gonna break this just so that there's an entrance. I'm gonna go something. Oh, we can take the Claude. Do I take that? It doesn't seem like a bad play. The only downside is that the Kanto is gonna bring me to a position that I don't necessarily want to be. I didn't want to put Byleth over there because it means leaving some units exposed. But I think I'll take that though. I think I'm going to take that kill on Claude and then swap to the top row instead, and save that way since Sonya won't have her AoE. Should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, let's do this. Very interesting decision to take out the Deep Star from Claude. Not a lot of people. I haven't seen anyone else really do that. Because you do want him to have that enemy phase capability, but partnering it with Desperation 4 isn't a bad choice either. So I guess it really just depends on what you want, I guess. So we're gonna swap here and then set up like this, and I think this should be fine. And then we enter in here. See what happens. Wait. Wait? How come she still has... How come she... What just happened there? Oh, right. Oh my god. Okay. Freer. Yeah, look at me play like it's still 2022. Prayer is a thing now, so no false start here. And I completely forgot about that. Tired brain, I guess. All right, let's take the other one a little bit more seriously. Let's back out here. All right, let's do this again. We got a Japanese player this time. We're gonna go ahead and use the same team. Probably would have won that if I had just avoided the AOE. Well, if I had realized that Freyr was there, because all I really needed to do was avoid the AOE. Yunako was safe where she was, even with taking out Claude, so it wouldn't have been a problem to just have the save units stay where they were. Big misplay on my part. Big misplay, but yeah, that's what you get for playing at 1 a.m. in the morning. But anyways, this one we're gonna try to take out Siliph since he is I don't like the potential of him getting danced, so we're gonna try to take out Siliph here. Although I really don't see why, because the rally's gonna go first. Yep, Golvig with the rally, then potentially getting danced. But Siliph has so much range that I really just don't want to deal with it, and I don't have any melee units, as you can see here, other than the dual Byleth. So yeah, definitely want to take out this guy. Just gonna break these two structures. Azura should dance first, because I've seen this map type so many times that that's typically what happens. Yeah, so once she dances, the range will be extended, but no one will be able to attack because Mirabilis can't dance Azura, and the only person that she could possibly dance is Golvig, and Golvig won't be able to hit anyone because of how I'm going to be able to set up. Also, I'm going to be able to be outside of Azura's range as well, as long as I play this right. Could have probably tried Marth here, but minus 11 from those shrines, man. I just don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with the debuffs, man. It's so much. I'm pretty sure that he could have won in any case, even with the debuffs on the team, as long as he was able to get the advantage off. The only problem is I don't think I have anyone on that team that could have taken out the Siliph without taking massive damage. And then Asker. Marth has a hard time taking out Asker, although this one is unmerged, but yeah, I probably didn't want to deal with that. But in any case, all I gotta do is break these structures and then get up there to take out that Siliph, and that's GG's. How do I do this though? So that's an option. I think I should let Veronica do it since she doesn't have Kanto. And then let Yunaka do the second one, because she does have Kanto. But then how do I move Veronica for the dance, more than likely? Sounds like a good idea. Okay. Yeah, man, last match of the week. Pretty successful week, if I must say so. I was testing, like, this Byleth on some of my friends' defenses, and there's this one guy that has this ridiculous defense. I might show it. I don't know, maybe I will, but maybe I won't, since
watch your step.
But yeah, it's a pretty strong defense. I think I might show it. I probably won't like let it play, but I probably will just like give you guys a quick sneak peek at it. He hasn't changed it in like forever because it's just so strong. Like, even with like all the meta units that have come out and all the changes in how the defense layouts and everything work, and Schism and all of that, he hasn't had to change his defense because it's just so strong. He's had it for like the past. He's had that defense up since March, and so much has changed in the game since March, and he hasn't had to change a single thing on defense. I think I messed up there. I got distracted. Veronica wasn't supposed to be the one that broke that structure there. That was supposed to be Yunaka. Is this the problem? Azura will have the range there. No one else will be able to reach, I don't think. But the defense will move, which is probably something I didn't actually want them to move on this turn. Or on... Well, yeah, on this turn. I was gonna try to take out the Dancer. Or Seliph. I was gonna try to take out Seliph. But that... Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna have to
Count on me.
end turn here and see what happens. As I said, I don't think anyone will attack because the only one that has the potential to reach would be Golveg. And I've already moved out of Golveg's range. You'll see. It's a Dancer trap. There's the dance. And because Yunaka's in range, all of this stuff happens. But luckily, I moved Veil back, so we have enough space. Alright, awesome. So yeah, there's the range there that I was mentioning. Again, have the space in your back row. It's very, very useful. Very useful. I think from here we just take out the Dancers and we hit and run this instead of targeting Seliph. His range won't matter if there's no Dancers. So yeah, oh, I don't even double. Oh. But yeah, I don't think I would have met that speed check anyways. I think that's a good option in terms of like, instead of running near save, having these frontline units that Summer Edelgard can't really solo. I think having them is a good frontline option. I wonder how Winter Edelgard does against, well, she does pretty well against Duo Asker. She doesn't one-shot Freyr, but she can kill him. That's something to think about. But yeah, Seliph instead of a near save right there isn't a bad option because of his miracle effect and the fact that most nukes won't be able to double him. So yeah, not a bad play. But we're gonna take out the Dancers and then back out. So yeah, I was saying that this guy hasn't changed his defense in like 7-8 months and it still functions fantastically. It's so well invested and it blows pretty much everything up. The only way that I was able to beat it was with Lucia, and I had to like a lot of mental gymnastics to get it to work, but very, very strong defense. It's really hard to hit and run, and I'll show it to you after this one. I think there'll be enough time, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So stick around for that, and yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I had in mind. I was thinking of doing the I think I was thinking of like putting, but then I think it might be better if I put it in. I'm talking about my defense replays. Good. I was thinking about putting like a quick overview on the end of this video, since it's the last video for the week, of what the defense was supposed to do, and then do the defense replays after. But to have them separated like that can be a little bit confusing. I don't know.
Dropped your gift.
I don't know, but it was either that or put it at the beginning of the defense replays. But that might make it longer. Sure. Yeah. We'll see what I do. Or, well, you'll see what I do when I put it out. And then the flame terrain will make it a little bit difficult for Golvig to move around. I'm gonna move Veronica, I think, so I can get the warp to have Dual Byleth out of the corner here. Yes, I am really loving this Yunaka. She has difficulty against units that have a lot of bulk, which is probably why some people would think to run lethality on her, but the 3 cooldown of
Going now.
Luna, I think, is way more valuable than the 4 cooldown of lethality. So I'll always go for the Luna in most situations. 80% versus 50% is a big difference, but in terms of getting a kill. But just bring another nuke to help you out. I guess you don't have to have everything weighing on her. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna reposition Yunaka down. You know, I'm actually happy to see that Schism actually hasn't like completely run rampant just yet on or in Ether rates. So far, it's kind of like I feel like half would be too much. Less than probably like 1 in like
Count on me.
1 in 10. 1 in 10. No, it's probably 3 in 10 was the most that I saw. 3 in 10 of my defense replays had an opponent that had Schism. Sometimes it didn't really matter because I've kind of been building my defenses lately, even though it's Catcher Ball or Duo Strike, whatever. I've been building my defenses lately to take that into consideration, which ultimately means that the types of nukes that I can bring has been severely reduced. So I can only like bring the best of the best. Like I can't bring Sed anymore, which sucks. I can't bring, or like even if I do bring those units, I have to bring someone else to complement them, someone who's strong enough to solo, like a Duo Sanaki or Duo Shamir, someone like that who's just strong enough to take out enemy units on their own without the triangle attack. It's really sad, but it's just how you have to build your defense these days. But yeah, it hasn't been too prevalent, which I'm happy about. But like I said, it is going to impact Ether raids more once the pool is in Hall of Forms. You should be seeing a lot more of it there. Right now, it's really just in the higher tiers of Ether raid, which is fine, which is wonderful. I mean, I do have it, but the amount of times that it's actually come into play so far hasn't been that many, because I think I said this as well. If you weren't having problems beating Catcher Balls before, Schism doesn't really change anything much for you, and it really hasn't. Maybe in light season, where you probably need a little bit more options, but in Astra Anima, it's really not that big of a deal, I find, at least. Yeah, well, I was actually pretty interested in this matchup. Looks like no damage taken here, which is fantastic. But does he get the kill?
The Winter's
Blessing.
No, he does not. Alright, well, that's good to know. Maybe Astra could have even, if Astra had tempo, cut his damage reduction in half, maybe it would have been... Oh, I was wondering how it was canceling all over the place. That's not the low. Okay. Yeah, maybe if Astra had tempo, it would have been a better matchup against Dual Byleth, but that's actually pretty favorable. I really like that outcome. So yeah, just a couple units left. Freyr is going to keep repositioning someone, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get him out of that corner. But we have enough offensive threats to get up there and get him out. We don't need the pods since it's the last match of the week. I think we take this Cordelia here since it reduces the potential of someone warping in and getting a kill. And then we just close out the rest of this match.
Good.
Ooh, the new game mode is out. I haven't played it yet, but it looks kind of as uninterested as you would have expected. I'd say probably a little bit like...
snowing already.
Why not?
What's that one game mode called? The one that you get the orbs and you pair your units together. The other one that just came out recently.
I can do
Path. Something another path. It's kind of like that one, I feel. Which sucks because I actually haven't been able, or we haven't actually been able to play Rucker Sieges for how long now? Like, I feel like they've just given up on Rucker Sieges, which is kind of sad. I actually really enjoy that game mode, but to be fair, it got to a point where we were just able to clear the Rucker in one turn, and I don't think they wanted that to actually be something that we're able to do, so that is kind of game-breaking in a Rucker Sieges context. The nukes have just gotten so powerful that it makes the game mode itself, Rucker Sieges, kind of pointless. So maybe that's what they're thinking. But it's still fun to blow stuff up. I mean, yeah.
I will go.
Go figure. There's that we haven't seen. And what else? What other game mode have we not seen for a really, really long time? Well, probably.
Think it
In terms of ones that I missed, that Rucker Siege is definitely one that I noticed. But we're pretty much done here. Golvig is going to suicide, and that should bring the game to its end. Man, this Golvig is so disappointing. But yeah, GG. Let me show you that defense I was talking about. Hold on. Alright, hey. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and show you that one defense that is just absolutely terrifying. We did pretty well this week in terms of score. I didn't lose any lifts, luckily. Where is it again? Where did he already play? Where is it? I think this is it. Nope, not it. Why do you keep doing that? Is it the Dimitri? Nope, not it. This one. Nope. Okay, I think I see it. This one. Nope, no. Okay, wrong again. Oh man, which one is it? Maybe it's the Mirabilis? Nope. If I take too long, I'll probably just cut to it. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Alright, so he hasn't played yet. So it's probably further down. I don't think it's this far down. Nah, it's not that far down. Oh! Here it is. He's at the top. Obviously. This defense is so hard to beat. Like, it's freaking impossible to beat this thing. It's so powerful. Let me show you just a quick test with Byleth here. Let me just set this up. Okay, so basically it's a catcher ball. Of course, you can see that. But you'd think that you could beat this with Schism, but that really isn't the case because the nukes themselves are so powerful. Plus the fact that the rally spectrum is here, that you can't false start because Freyr, of course, is here. So there's no way to prevent this unless you have Veil.
Have faith.
But Veil, depending on what depending on what strategy you're playing, and even this is actually very difficult to hit and run because of the positioning of the structures. This is like one of the few layouts that have been really able to use this map to its fullest potential. I really like this layout. The only thing that would stop you from trying to hit and run this is cancel control in terms of trying to range threat, but this Four Mortis is so powerful. Yeah, you're really not going to be getting through this Four Mortis in one hit. I'm trying to think of what nuke would be able to, but nothing comes to mind unless you're like running some type of armor effective damage like a dual crom or some infantry unit of that sort. But even if you do that, you really don't have a lot of space to escape into, unless you're going to break all of the structures over here. But you probably still don't want to do that, because you open up the guidance 4 warp to there, you're going to die. And then there's also guidance 4 on this catcher as well, who is absolutely maxed out. She's so strong. Very difficult to outspeed. The speed and res floret there assets really do help her out in terms of surviving the matchups with the unity buff here. And the thing is, as I said, he's had this defense up for like at least 8 months now, and it's just, even when Robin is off season, the unity buff is just so powerful. I guess perhaps he could probably take this out with a ploy, because I haven't tried that, having like ploy on a unit to see how well that interacts with the defense in terms of removing the unity. But that's just one thing. There's so many other facets of this defense that make it so difficult to play against. So it's hard to think that this isn't something that you would build your offensive team to specifically counter. This is just one of those defenses that you come up against and you win or you lose depending on how well you play. And as you can see, he didn't really take any losses this week. Almost max score. He pretty much finishes max score most weeks. But yeah, this guy has basically completed the game here. This is all plus 10 units, except for, of course, some of the newer stuff. Plus 10 there, plus 10 for Mortis, plus 10 there. These two are the main nukes, which makes sense for them to be plus 10. And then Mirabilis, of course, really good decision there to go with the Unity on her. If you have one that's this invested, it makes sense. And then probably some merges here on this Robin would be helpful, just so that, to match everyone else, I guess. And Freyr, you really don't need more than a +1. He does fantastic at his role. Yep. So let me just show you real quick in terms of how this pans out for Byleth here. Can't false start anything aside from Mirabilis, so we're just going to do that. Let's do this. And one of the things that has been so successful, like in my defense as well, the double guidance, it makes it so your opponent has to bring Gatekeeper or some type of counter to warping, which is good that at least in this season you have Radata, and in light season you could probably have Gatekeeper, but if you don't have one of those two things, you're really going to get stomped here. Let me just...
Why not?
Where do I want to dance from?
I can do this. Count on me.
Let's go here.
I can do this. Close your eyes.
Watch your step. Knowing already. I will go.
There's no point in bringing these two into it. I guess I could show you the matchup between Yunaka and for Mortis. But let me just show you the Byleth matchup first. Probably would be better off if I took out the A skill for something that wasn't armor effective, but as you can see here, he's just getting completely destroyed.
This is for you. I slipped up.
Yep. Look at those numbers, man. Jesus Christ.
A token of our thanks.
So I am a defect.
And there comes the Formortis.
Wail and tremble in grief.
I knew it.
Jesus. And of course, Robin pops in as well.
I go to God.
Jesus Christ. And as you can see, pretty much everyone's dead. I'm down to 2 units. This is a matchup. Completely loses. Not only because of the unity, but just because she just has a hard time with dealing with units that are bulky. And this guy is bulky as all heck. And then here's Veronica. Pretty much nothing here. Nothing. So yeah, very, very strong defense. Let me show you what I did just in testing to try to get through it successfully. As I said, I had to swap out Lucia. And this is with Schism. How did I do this again? Jesus. Something like this. Yep. You are supposed to be over here. Because I gotta break this. Both of these, actually. And I think I hit the false start on Mirabilis, but I don't think it mattered. Because the Bright Shrine is still here, so unless you're gonna take a turn to break that, then... yeah.
If you're certain.
Okay, so... break this.
As you wish.
Okay, hold up. I need this broken. So... I guess I can put Veil there to break it.
Have faith.
No, who's gonna break this?
Come on, let's go. Very well.
Then...
If you're certain.
doesn't matter. And
I'm
then...
ready.
Now you don't want to hit the... you don't... There's so much counterplay here. You don't want to hit the Ruse into this crown because of this unity. Makes him even harder to kill. Triangle attack. And you also don't... Well, I can do it on this Robin. God. Because the unity makes this so freaking... He's gonna be so bulky if you hit him with the Ruse. I guess I go Crom here, because it can't be just this lane that gets hit with the Ruse, because the triangle attack will be active if Crom attacks from here, so you have to hit more than one lane. So this is going to have to be the play.
I can do this.
Drop Veil over here. And I do want to dance this Lucia, but... Oh, okay, I can. I forgot that she has Smite. There we go. And I did that just to get the Hex Blade. Let's break a structure, cancel down. +30 defense, +30. Jesus. My God. And yeah, she pretty much just does it from here, except for that Catria can outspeed her. So it's really it's really a very, very close matchup. And then from here we pretty much just clean this up. It's pretty easy cleanup from here. I don't really need to show you anything more, but look at this. Look at this. My God. +30 speed, +32 speed. Oh my God.
Very well.
Where was that?
Look at that, man. Jeez.
I'm ready.
Alright, we get it now.
can. I can do this.
So strong.
Why not?
Did she get debuffed? Yep.
If you're certain. As you wish.
Yo. Jeez. But yeah, it's pretty easy to clean up from here, but it took me forever to figure out this configuration because if you bait from like over
Very
here,
well.
she gets wrecked, absolutely destroyed. So it's like yeah, if you're against this like 1-on-1, you're probably gonna lose because it's so tough to beat. But yeah, that's it, man. Unless there's something else I could probably show you in here, like another one of the good ones, just for fun. Josh always has a really good defense. Where's Josh? Josh. The thing that makes this so hard to beat, the placement right here. Because there's no way to hit Sanaki. You'd have to hit Yunaka, and she's pretty hard to kill. The only thing I think is missing here, I'd probably go with Kanto Control on this Gatekeeper. Because what I have been able to do is snipe this Yunaka and get out, but even though I am able to do that, I'm not gonna show it because it's really tricky, and it only works because of Flared Sparrow on Yunaka. But yeah, if he had Kanto Control on Gatekeeper, I would. Well, let me just show you. So this isn't something, because of the speed check, Yunaka will kill Lucia because of the speed check. She's not the fastest. You can't Vantage here because Sanaki will get there and kill you. And you can't melee hit and run with the team that I have here because of the trap placements. You wouldn't be able to initiate on turn 1. You could probably like take out these two over here, but good luck tanking Gulvig. So what I ended up doing was this right here. Jeez, this is gonna have to be a separate video. So what I ended up doing was this right here. Who broke this rack? Here. Where were you? I think you were right there, no? Yeah, I think this is fine. Unless it was like this. It's probably like this. Okay, so... who breaks this again? Do you break this?
Step.
Okay.
Speak.
Break. No. Wrong. This one is very, very specific. It's this. You stuck in the corner. Vale was the one that broke this. Yep. So break
Let's get festive.
here
Close your
and
eyes.
then Yunaka versus Yunaka. Yunaka wins, of course. Now, if there was Kanto Control here, I wouldn't be able to do this. But that's not the reason that, and we go here. That's not the reason that, that's not what led to me being able to take this out. Do this. Now this
I will go.
Elamine being right here in this row and being able to false start dagger is what is basically giving me the win here. So check this out.
Think it through.
She tanks it, don't worry. She tanks it.
Have a wonderful evening.
And you're gonna see Dagger rally from behind, and because of that, Sanaki can't reach. If Sanaki had reached, she would have killed
Watch your step.
Byleth here because I'm getting panicked. There's the chill skill, the sabotage speed that's getting... There's just too many debuffs here for him to be able to survive. Everyone's getting debuffed.
Good.
So Yunaka would have killed if I hadn't false started Dagger here with her Oath, which is what allowed her to be able to jump. Well, let me just show you. So I'm just gonna not false start that lane. You go here. Let's put you in the corner this time. And again, we break here. Dance.
I'll do it. Going now. Let's
Do the
get
same thing.
festive.
Again, Kento Control stops this. And it does... I can't even attack, like, dual Byleth because she dies. So that's not even the
Watch your
question.
step.
And you're gonna see the difference here. There's the rally, and here comes Sanaki. He's not living this. He's not living in the slightest. Yep. She doesn't live it this time.
Spring will come.
Yep. Small margins like that, if you don't pay attention, you lose. It's really that intricate in Ether raids here. At the top, at least. So yeah, that's just some of what's up here. Such a good defense from Rowan. But yeah, that's it, man. Look out for the defense replays. Later.